Hello, my name is Germana Ravanelli. I come to you from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. This YouTube channel is something that I'm working on developing, and it's going to slowly grow. If you like what you hear here, if you have people that are in your life that are suffering with addiction, depression, anxiety, body image disorders, all of those things that are pretty normal now, this channel is for you and them. If you have a friend that needs help in healing the relationship with themselves, this channel is for you. It's ideal for anyone who is suffering and wants holistic health tools on how to heal. I come to you with a background in clinical hypnotherapy. I've been in that industry for over 30 years. I am a neurolinguistic programming practitioner and a published author, and I live and breathe what I teach. I've written a book called The Journey to Transformation, Healing Generational Trauma. This book is hard to read. It is a testimony to when we give ourselves what we need, and we have some people to say, I'm here for you. We can heal horrible things and really find our true self. Today's message is about boundaries. Boundaries are one of the ways that we actually define who we are, what our needs are, and how we protect ourselves from all of these things that are constantly coming at us in this world. You're very aware, I'm very aware that, the digital world is basically like being softly electrocuted. It's constantly, this message, this message, this message, this message. And we're drawn to it because that's how many of us run our business. I do as well. And what happens if we don't have a formula that says, this is where I'm engaging with the outside world, and this is where I take time for my relationship with myself. If we don't have that, eventually our nervous system collapses and we end up with exhaustion, fatigue, depression. We end up on tons of, medications. We might end up with any series of different problems because we haven't learned how to notice when we've crossed a line with ourselves. And it happens to me sometimes. I might overdo it and I will feel my body go, I need a nap. And the overdoing it can just be thinking too much. So one of the best boundaries that I know is saying to yourself, is this good for me? Like if somebody's engaging with you and you think, oh, I should keep responding. And then you ask, is this good for me? And then you ask, what is the most loving thing to do for you? And you answer that truly. What is the most loving thing to do for you? And then you may say, oh, I'm going to let myself put that over there, and I'm going to take time when I'm ready to visit that. I'm not just going to respond because it dinged or someone called me. Many people, and I know many people that they get their sense of certainty and significance by over functioning, by doing a lot of volunteer work, by, they're hitting that drum. I'm so great. I'm doing all these things. Look at me. And I'm like, it won't last. It's not sustainable. And you want to live the long run, and you want to live well right up until you draw your very last breath. And the only way that we can live well in our life is to have a self-care practice where you're saying, my needs matter. That means I need quiet time. That means I need fun. That means I need a way to get my need for love and connection met. Some people are lucky enough to have a healthy relationship. Some people will get a pet. Some people will do it however they choose. But if we get our basic needs met, then our buckets are filled, our batteries are charged, and we get to go out there into the world and share our love. If on the other hand, we haven't checked in to go, how you doing? And we keep going and we keep answering messages and phoning people and texting people and doing all this stuff, what ends up happening is we don't enjoy it. And when we don't enjoy it, that means we are out of balance with our own needs. So if you get frustrated, if you get angry, if you get irritated, if you get tired, cranky, you have violated your boundaries. You have violated your needs. And so that's your subconscious saying, you need to do something because you're not taking care of us. And there's more than one of us. We're multiple. There's a loving parent, there's a critical parent, there's a not okay child in us, and there's an okay child, and there's all these different metaphors. But we are multifaceted. There is more to us than just here's your body, here's your meat suit, go, here's your name, go. We're multidimensional. So If you wait until you're cranky, then you are already in a form of self-neglect. If you go, I'm cranky, what do I need? And then you go, I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to bring myself some comfort. Now you're in the game of longevity. Now you're in the game of being your own best friend. Now you're actually having compassion for yourself. And, if you're someone who cares about other people, thank you for caring. I'm going to ask that you, for one whole day, when you brain things about somebody else, I want you to ask yourself, could I bring that compassion to myself? Because I'm sensitive and I'm aware of their suffering. And I'm going to now give myself compassion for my suffering. What a wonderful, wonderful way to charge your batteries. A lot of women were taught to fix other people, and then we wonder why we get cancer, breast cancer, all these things. Breast cancer is often from mothering others too much and not mothering ourselves. And some people have different theories on cancer. I'm not going to get into a debate about it, but it's often repressed frustration and anger. So if you then stopped and said, I am going to just rest and let my body have 20 minutes of quiet, I'm turning my phone off. And then you ask your body, what do you need? If you need comfort, you bring in something that allows you to feel cared for, and you soothe yourself. You might wrap yourself in a cozy blanket. You put an eye bag over your eyes. You might just do some deep breathing, let your belly rise and fall. When the belly deflates, just say the word soft to yourself, and then let whatever emotions are in there come out. The mind gets super active when we have emotions that we don't know how to deal, that are trying to come up. The mind starts doing this and says, do all these things, because it doesn't know how to process the grief that we're carrying. And we're all in some stage of grief, all of us. And learning to go, I'm sad, I'm scared, I'm afraid, I want someone to tell me it's going to be okay. That's being honest. And we heal when we get honest, but then we have to go, am I taking care of my needs? Am I letting someone come in? Am I becoming the person that I need to take care of me? Can I do that? In one of the healing programs that I've experienced, there was a sentence, and I just love this, because I came from a very, very dysfunctional family. I was not allowed to have needs. I was not allowed to cry. I was not allowed to have any feelings. I was not allowed to speak up. I mean, heaven forbid if I had an opinion. But this one thing said, what would a loving parent do right now? And I thought, what a great question to ask your body. Like, if my body was tired, what would a loving parent do? Oh, go have a nap. Oh, have a hot chocolate. Oh, whatever the thing is that allows you to feel nurtured. This message is about giving you permission to do just that, to nurture yourself. Now, if you like this channel, please share it. And if you have a special request, please feel invited to reach out, and I will do what I can to be of support. If you're looking for some coaching or help with some meditation programs that I will be offering, you can reach out to me and I can put you on my mail out list. And again, the book is called The Road to Transformation: Healing Generational Trauma. Thank you for your time.